Oh my God, it's Allie asks, did you think you were going to make it this far on YouTube? P.S. Dab. Actually, I had high hopes for it, and then I've had doubts. In the middle of YouTube, I would get down about feedback, and I realized not everyone's gonna like you on YouTube. You got to get used to that. You got to get used to the criticism. But like, I had more positivity than I had negativity. You know what I mean? So I thought I would make it this far as long as I kept being persistent and kept being consistent. There was times where I had to skip a week just because of school. I gotta focus on school. I had to keep my grades up. This is my money that I'm putting into these loans. So if I'm failing class and making YouTube videos, like, that's not right. But that's something that's been on my mind. Just being consistent. I've learned a lot about social media through these marketing classes, and that was something that was very big to me, was being consistent with YouTube, even if it's one video a week. But with school and everything else, working, everything, it was hard. But oh, you said PS Dab? Dab. Shellos TV asks, how long have you been on YouTube? I've had my account for like 5-6 years, I think, but I only started making videos about 3 years ago. Rockmaster asks, what would you do if you were immortal? I am immortal. Deadwater59 asks, where did you get your name? Please choose me. All right, Pikachu. I got my name, Fresh Prince, when I did like a Fresh Prince costume for Halloween one year, and the name just stuck. And then I added the Yup just because, to make it more original. It's nothing like, it is not significant. I just say Yup a lot, and then I always spell it with 2 U's. It's nothing like crazy significant, but that's really the reason. I'll post the picture up here too, so you can see the Fresh Prince costume. Brandon Marroquin asks, Marvel or DC? I'm gonna have to go with Marvel. All my favorite superheroes are from Marvel, so. And I'm not one of those guys who like read comics and like tell you all their stats and like who's stronger, but I like Marvel better. I mean, you see my case, right? Marcus H. Flamethrower asks, what is your worst YouTube experience? Once again, that copyright thing. I got on my channel because it when we get a copyright strike, they like tell you you lose some privileges, like you can't make longer than 10-minute videos or something like that. And I was just nervous, like I don't steal videos, it was a 5-second video. It was that hoverboard fail, and it was that Darth Vader clip that I use. He literally comes in and falls. It's I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds, and they manually detected it. I mean, they watched my video and, oh, you stole my Darth Vader clip. It's mine. It's not like I did a compilation. I was just roasting videos, or clowning videos, and they got me for that. But I actually ended up winning that because they weren't gonna sue me for a 5-second video. I don't make money like all these other companies and or all these other YouTubers. What are they gonna get, like $10 out of me? They're gonna lose more money with legal fees than anything. But another experience was I got a different YouTube manager. I love Defy Media and stuff like that, but I lost some guy who was my YouTube manager, who I'm close with, and he helped me out throughout that whole copyright thing, and now I got some new guy who I never even talked to, so that kind of sucked too, even though I'm sure he's a nice guy. I just, it's different when you get a new YouTube manager and you're used to one person you had from the beginning, Rasha Cardo asks, what are your favorite type of YouTube videos to watch? I love watching Let's Plays. I love watching animal things. I love watching my friends' videos that they post, especially Danny Duncan, Limitless, Blasphemous videos are hilarious. It's just, comedy, and it's interesting to watch. But most of the stuff I watch it's super random. I like to watch YouTube videos also to get ideas for my YouTube videos. I don't say, some of the videos people have done, like top things girls say to guys, stuff like that. People have done those videos, but I like to do it my own way. So I get ideas from watching videos, but I have a huge variety of type of videos I watch. I like to watch old school music videos, anything really. CDs asks, are you planning on doing anything game related on this channel or on a different one? Is your gamer tag private? I would love to kick it on 2K or something else. Yeah, I do want to start implementing video game stuff because I love video games. I want to start video game. I made a channel, but I was so mixed up with school, I couldn't focus on that. Now that I'm home, I want to start doing videos for my YouTube. A lot of people want me to stream again. I don't know if I'm gonna get into that yet, but I definitely want to start doing video game stuff on my channel, or even a new channel. As for my gamer tag, you can find my gamer tag on my Destiny video if you look at that. I'm not going to blast my gamer tag for everyone to hear, because I don't play that much. I always get crazy messages already. And as of playing 2K, I don't play any sports games. I play fighting games, shooting games, and RPGs and action adventure. I don't play any types of sports games. Sorry to disappoint you. You'll probably kick my ass and dunk on me, but other than that, I'll play anything else. Dap King the Boss asked, what type of phone is that, and nice case? This old ass phone is an iPhone 4. It ain't nothing special. This phone's like 4 years old. It's on its last lifeline right now. So that's the type of phone I have. No, it makes phone calls and it goes to the internet. That's all I need in a text messages, you know. That's the type of phone I have. Nothing special. Charlie Ricketts asks, what's your favorite kind of video game? RPGs. I love RPGs. I used to love turn-based RPGs. I mean, I know most of them are just, you know, action adventure games now, but RPGs are my favorite type of game. I just love, you know, grinding and building on my character to get them stronger. And plus, I like games with actual depth to them, you know, stories and stuff like that. My favorite video game right now, series, I guess, would be a game like Gears of War. Gears of War had a cool ass story. I just love stories where they develop characters and it's just not, you know, okay, yeah, Call of Duty is cool, but I fucking hate the story. Patrick Roberts asks, what fail subject is your favorite video to work on? I would have to go with Struggle Meals. Struggle Meals is so fun to do. It is hilarious. I honestly can't believe some of these pictures that these people post and think it's okay to post something like that or give to, like, you know, their bae or their boyfriend, whatever the hell it is, you know, and think that shit looks good. Half the pictures I get is from their friends who are like putting them on blast, you know, and they think that their food looks good, but their friends, you know, think otherwise. But Struggle Meals is fun to do. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but Listamato asks, what happened to all the cereal? Has your stash gone dry? Actually, cut back on a lot of sugar, so I haven't been eating cereal as much. I've been changing my diet a little bit just because I'm trying to just eat better and not eat as much sugar. I love sugar. I'll eat like fruit snacks like all day. So I've been trying to stay away from as much sugar. I even been staying away from fruits themselves. I've just been staying away from a lot of sugar. But one day I know I'm gonna crave some crunch berries. Jared Andrew asks, who's your favorite Naruto character? I would have to go with Itachi, Kakashi, Tendo Pain. Man, those are definitely like my top three. There's a couple others I like, but those are definitely like my top three who I like on Naruto. Swag13 asks, do you have a lady friend? Like girlfriend, or I guess that's what that means. No, I don't. I'm single. Dave Mont asks, when was the last time you had sex? I'm a virgin. Sithern asks, how do you find the different photos for your You Had One Job series? Do you find the photos on the internet? You can find a lot of photos on the internet, but a lot of those times I just get people to tweet me them, send me them in my inbox on Instagram, or just email me them now. So it's kind of become a lot easier to do these type of videos because of that. You know, I used to have to do my own searching and stuff like that. There's still some videos where I have to do a little bit of searching, but other than that, I get most of the stuff from you guys. Bella Jory asks, I've been trying to guess your age since I started watching your videos, LOL. And I would like to know if you'll continue the dumbest Yahoo question series. They had me in stitches. I never really laugh at videos, even if I find them funny. With yours, I'm on the floor. Bella Jory, I'm 29 actually. I'll be 30 December 24th. I'm old as fuck, but I look young. And as for dumbest Yahoo questions, yeah, I'll continue those. I know most of those are the same thing as the dumb tweets and dumb Facebook videos, but I like doing the dumb Yahoo questions just because they are pretty ridiculous. Admired asks, I like your Twitter handle. Is there a story behind how you got it? Actually, it's funny that you asked that, because my original Twitter name used to be FreshPrinceYuup. I still have that account, but I changed it to Fresh. I got verified a few years ago on Twitter, and if you change basically anything on your verified account, you lose that verification. And I remember I wanted the Fresh name for the longest time. Twitter, like, and all these other companies are terrible at releasing inactive accounts. And I remember Fresh, I was hounding Fresh for the longest time. It was some dude from Chicago, actually, which was crazy. He had 0 tweets and like 2 followers, and then his account was private. And he just wasn't active. And then one day I looked up the Twitter, and the Twitter was gone. And Twitter gives you 30 days to reinstate your name, just in case you like decide you didn't want to delete your account or something. And I remember I checked every day for 30 days, and one day it wasn't there. And I remember I changed FreshPrinceYuup so fast to Fresh and saved it. And I lost my verification, but I got re-verified. And I had the name Fresh, and I was so hyped. And even to this day, like, you know, people try to buy my account so I, you know, they can have the Fresh name, or I can change my name, so that. So that's really the story behind it. I had hounded this dude for the longest time, and one day his name was gone, and I can't believe that I had got the account. I was on it. Laura Billy asked, would you eat the booty with whipped cream? It depends what flavor. What? Oh Snap asked, what's the craziest thing you've ever done and do you regret it? I would have to say, I think me and my friends were like 18 or 19, and these kids were trying to fight my friends. We met them at a gas station, and we ended up like trying to relocate this big group mob fight, you know, to another area. And we ended up leaving the gas station, and then they were like, these kids who wanted to fight my friends were like, no, like, meet us back here at the gas station. And we ended up seeing no one at the gas station but like 10 squad cars. And me being the idiot that I was, and my friends instigating in the car with me, told me to drive off. And so 3 of my friends in other cars, you know, we all just sped past these red lights. You know, we ran red lights, and we had a high-speed chase with cops, and ended up like, you know, they pointed guns at us, and being stupid. And I remember all they wanted to know was who had the pipe, and it was one of my friends had a pool stick that he pulled out on the guy, and they just basically, they let us all go, which was the cool part about it, you know, because we're cooperating stuff after the police chase. But they told me all the stuff I can get, I mean, I'm laughing now, it's not funny, but they told me all the stuff that I can get charged for, like mob action, like eluding the police, and reckless driving, and all this hour speed. I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm going to jail forever. And like, my friends in the car with me, like, it ended up being a big joke afterwards, but that was probably the craziest thing I ever did. I do regret doing it, but now it's just a funny memory. Domo Timba asks, are you allergic to anything? I'm not allergic, like food-wise, no. I know I'm allergic to what, bee stings or wasp stings, whatever. I will fucking blow up, you know, I will die if I get stung. But other than that, like, I'm not allergic to anything food. Like, there's foods I don't like, but I'm not allergic to anything.
Drums, please.
FreshPrinceYuup looks like a fake Method Man and Chance the Rapper.